On my last trip to Norway, I calculated that one 230 gram canister should be enough. But to have some spare fuel, I brought this. It's a 300 gram canister, so it's 70 gram more. The problem was when I should use this canister, I wasn't able to put the burner on it. I tried several times. Impossible, totally impossible. I also had a extra burner, and that one actually fits. It's the same thread standard on them, so it's not the wrong canister. It's correct canister. So I mounted this one and thought that okay, I can boil my water. But when I am trying to open the burner, no gas is coming out. Luckily, I had the gas canister to my mosquito repellent with me, and I tested this burner and it works. So something is not as it should be with this canister. Tips for you: always test all of your equipment at home before you leave, and don't rely on one canister, because it can be something wrong with it. I want the gas from this canister, and I should probably go back to the store and just change it to another canister, but I don't have the receipt left. Probably it wouldn't be any problem anyway, but I decided to test if I can take gas from this canister over to empty or half empty canister. But I have a little tool that looks like this, and it's built from brass, I think it's brass tube, and a piece of fuel hose to chainsaw actually. And what you do is that you make the little fuel hose almost as long as the brass tube, but a little shorter, and then you can use that one to your canister, and the tube will act as a sealing. What you need to do this is a really good scale that can measure in gram, or what units you choose to use. To fill over that much, you need a couple of empty canister. You have to know how much this canister weighs from store, so you don't overfill them. And this one weighed about 379 gram, and I guess they used to weigh 380. So if I place it on a scale now, it says 157 gram, So it is maybe, this one was 153 gram empty, so I guess it's 4 gram of gas still in this one. You have the receiver in the refrigerator, and then you take your canister, the half full or the one that you want to fill from, and do like this. The brass pipe is pushing to the valve in those canisters, and now the gas is leaving the upper canister and filling the lower, and that's because it's a difference in temperature between those two. The most important when you're doing this is not to overfill the receiving canister. Then you should put it on the scale to see. 251 gram.
A little more, but I place it back in the refrigerator. 166. 178.
When it's closing in to be empty, it goes. It takes more and more time, and it's harder to get the last. This one starts to get a little too cool, I guess. Right now I can't get any more out of it, but it's still a couple of gram in it. It's now a couple of weeks later since I started to do this video. So I have got me a type of adapter that you can use between those canisters, and it looks like this one, and it's pretty much the same valve that you have in your stove, but this one is just a piece with a valve that's threaded in both ends. So I have put this one in the freezer, and this one is just over indoor temperature. So I will put them together and open this valve. So as you can see, this procedure is very easy when you have the adapter on. Just put them together and open the valve. If you know how much gas you have in the canister and how much empty space you have in the receiving canister, you can calculate. If you have room for 100 gram in the receiving canister and you only have 50 gram in the almost empty one, you don't have to weigh them all the time, because you know that what you have in the upper one easily can fit in the lower one. So yeah, and now the temperature is equal in them, so I have to close the tool, the valve, the adapter, and put this one in the freezer again. Yeah, and there you have the procedure. It's just to keep on, fill over between the canister, and of course also put it on the scale once in a while to see that it doesn't go above the maximum weight. This one is now 295 gram, and I guess maybe it's 1 gram left in that one, so yeah, no problem at all. Well, that was all for this time. I hope that this video can be helpful for you if you want to fill gas from one canister to another. I also hope that you liked this video and that you stay on my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you again in next video. Bye!